robust urban garlic flavor.
Welcome home.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled Pokemon-style content for a different type of Pokemon-style content.
I've been waiting to come back to Champions. I had a great time with this last week, but people don't like it as much. You know, people prefer a full-fledged Pokemon game.
By people, he means only iced coffee. To be fair, the Champions streams are a lot of, chat, tell me what to do because I don't read text or think.
Although, earlier today, there was no Pokemon to be found. There was no unpacking, there was no talk of Pokemon, no Pokemon gameplay. It was just Resident Evil, and it once again was my slowest stream of the year. I'm not kidding.
Well, it's not their obligation to support you if they're not entertained by your garbage gameplay. I don't know why Only Iced Coffee prefers Pokemon to Code Veronica, Phil. Maybe you have better insights? Oh, it could have also been that you fake tipped yourself $700 yesterday, so maybe people were thinking you're good and they didn't really need to show up and support as much.
Twice in a row, it's my slowest stream of the year. This one actually was slower than the last one. So, I even wore the shirt. I was like, oh, I'll wear the shirt today. It didn't help. No, sir, it did not help.
A novelty shirt is not going to make up for a garbage commentary.
Spoons, it's exactly what's been happening. He says people say they don't want Pokemon, but then they're not supporting the streams that aren't Pokemon. They did support last night. When we did our Steam tryouts night, that stream actually did very well. Okay, but Resident Evil just has not caught on. I think we had one well-supported Resident Evil Code Veronica stream so far in like the 15 hours we've been playing the game, so yeah.
Well, Phil, 1 out of 5 times. Why haven't you put this game out to pasture yet?
Tomorrow's Star Fox. Will people show up for Star Fox? That's a good question. I don't know if they will. I have it downloaded already. I already bought it and everything. Ready to go for tomorrow. And I'm excited to try it, but I don't know if people are going to like it. I know I will because I love Star Fox 64.
Will DSP wage quit Star Fox Day 1? Find out next time on DSP Tries It.
Any chance of a pack ripping to open the stream, says Robert Dink? Well,
he did not have to read that. That is a bag.
Tonight, there is guaranteed one pack opening because when I play Pokemon games, I do a free pack. So we're absolutely opening one pack tonight. But outside of that one pack, I don't know. It depends on support levels. If people support before we start with the game, sure, I'd unpack. And you know the rules. It's $50 contribution is a pack. If we hit $100, 150, 200, etc. cumulative, that's a pack. And we have the new Ultra Packs, which are for huge contributions of $100 or more. We're hitting a milestone of 250 cumulative. I'll do those. I would do them. But let's go. Can we get support and get some packs ripping? Since we didn't do any earlier today, let's start off the night with excitement. Right?
Yeah, you all know the rules, but I'm going to repeat them ad nauseum because I need to fill my begging fix. Like, I was watching it a little live, and I'm like, he is just stalling for contributions. He does not want to play this game at all. Because he knows any more than like an hour of him just telling his chat, I need help, is just going to grate on them.
Yes, I'm wearing Pokemon socks. Look. My eyes! Pokemon socks. How do you like that?
I would have preferred not seeing your socked foot, Phil. This is not only Phil's. Today's Pokemon socks are worn in honor of the sock accounts supporting the Pokemon streams.
Right now we only have 50 people on YouTube. But I play Pokopia after Brilliant Diamond doubtful.
If Only Iced Coffee wants Pokopia, Only Iced Coffee will get Pokopia. And honestly, it is the bread and butter summer night stream for Phil.
Please, you guys have asked for doubles all along. Please support tonight's stream. Let's get some packs. We only got the one free pack to start, but let's go. Let's get some $50 contributions. Let's get some $100 contributions. Let's hit $100. Let's hit 150. Let's hit 200, 250, 300. Let's get tons of unpackings tonight because we had no unpackings earlier. Everyone said, ooh, we're not going to show up and support Resident Evil. That's ridiculous. We need people to show up and support. So let's go tonight. Let's rally. Let's get some support for Pokemon Champions now.
Why don't you lower the terrible music by 20 decibels and then we'll talk about support? Like, I don't understand. He always asks his fans if the video game music is too loud, but when it comes to this garbage, it's apparently not too loud.
What cologne am I sporting? You wouldn't know. It's a cheap one. It's a really cheap one I got off of Amazon ages ago. I like the scent of it, but it's only like $20 a bottle.
Phil, of course you bought it online. We know you're not going to the store to buy succulent colognes.
Oh, why didn't you guys say the music was loud? Oh, man, you guys should have said something. I just lowered it. At least I wasn't recording. You guys should have said something earlier. I didn't realize I didn't lower the music. I just fixed it. There we go.
What? You're not looking at your levels on OBS?
Can Fuse get an unban? Absolutely not. Fuse was outright vile with what they said. They do not deserve an unban. Absolutely not. How was Resident Evil? Well, 2 streams in a row. It was the worst supported stream I've had all year. Again, I'm going to give you what you want tonight. We're starting with doubles, which is what you've been asking for. We're going to play doubles tonight and see if I can learn it. Learn the ropes.
Yep, I'm gonna give you what you want, so you better reciprocate with support. Financial support, none of that silly moral support on Kick.
Come on, guys, before we start with the gameplay tonight, let's seriously open some packs. Let's go. Let's get someone to do a $50 contribution, instantly unlocking a pack, and I have another freebie, so we'll do 2, guaranteed. Or let's get to 100 cumulatively right now. Let's get some momentum. How about some subs on Kick? Someone dump some subs. It's Wednesday, for goodness sakes, and the most subs we've seen on Kick is 4. Seriously. So let's go.
Yeah, to put this in perspective, this night pre-stream is 40 minutes long, where it's usually never goes above 30 because he's itching for money. He's itching to open Pokemon packs instead of playing Pokemon Champions because he thinks if he's playing a Pokemon game, it means he's more likely to open Pokemon card packs. So he's lying in wait for Only Iced Coffee or some other whale to drop a huge amount of money. Yeah, it's funny because I think the last video I did, he wasn't complaining about Kick support, and now he's right back to complaining about Kick support in the matter of like 2 days. Maybe he'll learn by now not to fake tip himself hundreds of dollars to prove a point, because that means his fans will think he's good for a couple days.
Collecting days. Most of them are actually NBA basketball cards. That's cool. Does this person know that I keep their money? I'm just curious. They are aware that I keep that, right? Like, now up to 18 and climbing. Flatman did another $2 super chat. Flatman, there's absolutely no reason to do that. That's a complete waste of your time. Seriously.
Well, he's right in the sense about giving Phil money. That is a complete waste of time.
What you have to understand with guys who are drama creators, and this could go for any drama creator, they roll with whatever makes more money, because that's the only reason they make content. If they weren't monetizing their content, they wouldn't make it. They don't care. They have no passion for anything. They just want to make money.
So if you shut down your PayPal account and turned off monetization on YouTube and Kick and no ads, would you still be streaming, Phil?
Would I make content if I didn't make money? I was a YouTuber for 2.5 years before you could monetize gameplay videos, so I would say yes.
Phil, but you had a job back then and you were a 20-something. Now you're a 40-something bitter old man. Your content would be you pointing your phone at your face, screaming for 5 minutes about something people younger than you do that you don't get.
And I also said that if I was set, like let's say, I don't know, I won the lotto or something, I would still stream and I wouldn't monetize it. Or if I monetized it, I would make sure that all money I made went right to charity.
He's talking about the Philip Paul Burnell piggy bank charity. Because, you know, if he won the lotto, let's say he got $20 million, he would spend all of that within 6 months.
What else you guys want to talk about? We're going to wait about 10 more minutes because hopefully we'll get more attendance on YouTube. We only have like 140. I'm hoping to get around 200, but I guess we'll see how tonight goes. All right, I'm getting rid of this guy talking about taking a massive dump. I don't care. Get on my chat. Guys, please support the stream tonight. Earlier today, the stream was a complete dud when it came to support for Resident Evil. Tonight, the Pokemon cards are going to be unpacked. We're guaranteed to have one, but obviously I want to do a bunch, right? We want to do a bunch. Let's get some contributions and support for Pokemon Champions tonight. I'm giving you what you want. I'm giving you the doubles that you've been asking for. So let's go, okay? I'll be right back, and hopefully I'll get some shout-outs for contributions, and then we'll get started.
Yeah, once again, reciprocity. I give you something, so you must give me something in return. Yeah, I had to scrub through the whole chair session to make sure that the Kick troll didn't drop more subs.
You are right on time for WWE Champions time. It's not WWE Champions. It's Pokemon Champions, brother. Here we go.
Yeah, we're finally at the gameplay like 10 minutes into this video, and you know I cut a lot of that pre-stream out. I'm sure Phil will be absolutely terrible at this and only win against bots.
We'll do it later. I literally want to jump right into doubles tonight. Let's go. Let's go right into it. Let's go to battle.
So for anybody that doesn't know, double battles are completely different than single battles. There's a whole different realm of strategy involved. It's much more complex than singles because you have to take account of a lot more variables in double battles.
Ow. Ow. Wow! I didn't even get to use Charizard. I didn't even get to use the Pokemon. That is insane.
Charizard is 4 times weak to rock-type attacks. This is like the 50th time Charizard has been hit by a rock-type attack, and he's still surprised by the outcome.
He withdrew Guard Chomp. He's definitely a human player. A snow warning. Great. I'm done. This guy, he had a good doubles team that was much faster than mine. And wiping out Charizard right away was a great strategy. I got screwed with that. Yep. I got really screwed with that.
Yeah, Phil, nobody is running base Charizard, so when they see it, they know to take it out instantly because then you have no Mega.
They're buffing.
Wait until he sees what Dual Wing Beat does to Mimikyu.
Okay. I want to be sure to kill him.
Ah, that took me a moment. He's setting up for Garchomp Earthquake. I thought he was going to use Dual Wing Breed to break the sub and then hit again. Mimikyu is running Bright Powder, which decreases accuracy of opponent's moves, so that's why I was able to avoid that attack.
That sucked. It's hilarious that Excadrill would be freaking affected like that. Seriously, it really is. There's no way I'm beating 2 Pokemon at once, that's for sure. I'm still gonna die. Yep. It wasn't a bad fight. It was just incredibly unfortunate that I couldn't use Charizard. Charizard came out Mega Evolved and was completely useless because they had 2 fast Pokemon to start and just outspeeded me and I never got to attack. Completely lame.
Yes, so DSP heavily relies on Mega Charizard Y, and when the opponent takes it out, he has no plan.
Can we go back to singles now? We will if you guys want me to, but you guys have been asking for this for a while, so.
Wow, already they know he sucks at this and he won't be able to optimize his team to work off of each other.
Wilcox Scott did a $2 super chat and said something incredibly stupid that I'm just going to ignore, but I'm going to accept their money. Thank you for $2.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
So I wonder if this is a bot. I wasn't paying attention. Is this a bot? Because I wasn't paying any attention. Did it go instantly? It's a bot, isn't it? Yep. It's a bot. It's a free win. It's a quick, easy win. No, I don't think there should be AI bot opponents, honestly. I think it's kind of lame. Like, at least you get a taste of what the fight should be like. But I'd much rather just play the humans and start learning right away. Like, I'm not going to learn anything in this fight. This is a waste of time.
The reason there are bots in the lower tier is so you can collect enough VP points to improve your team and party.
Remember, everyone? Please. Oh, quit is minus. You press minus on the controller? Okay. Remember, everyone, if you're watching on YouTube, please like the stream. Likes help this stream tremendously to get more people to check out the channel. If you could, please give it a like. And, of course, please support Pokemon tonight. We will have Pokemon card unpackings at the end of the stream, dependent directly on how much you support tonight's stream. So, please, let's get some support for Pokemon Champions. There you go, Wilcox again. I would never read anything idiotic this guy says, but he just sent me another $2. Thank you for $2.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Get some delicious leftovers. So this is a real human. Yeah, they have items equipped and everything. It's a real person.
Phil, your opponent didn't Mega Evolve and ran 4 Pokemon that were weak to Earthquake. I don't think it was human. And bots do have items.
Let's go. Guys, remember tonight, Pokemon packs are happening at the end of the stream. If someone does a $50 contribution, that's a guaranteed opening of a pack. Plus, that gets us towards our next milestone, of which is $100 to open a pack tonight. So let's go. Please, let's get some support for my first effort to play doubles in Pokemon Champions. Let's go. It's definitely a human. They're already Mega Evolving. Mega Halucha. He's going to let the Snorlax have no guard and land one-hit KOs. I don't know what that means, but okay, I guess he's going to mess me up then. We'll find out. So what is this? What does that do? No guard.
See, your chat told you what was going to happen.
Well, we got rid of Halucha at least.
Fissure is a one-hit KO move that normally has 30% accuracy. With no guard, it automatically hits. Sinistcha's ability is Hospitality, which heals your Pokemon by 25% of its HP.
Wow. They had the Focus Sash. Nice. Yeah, he made his Snorlax a tank. Can't kill me one-hit KO because I have Focus Sash.
Actually, the original use of the ability Sturdy only prevented one-hit KO moves, which was very common for Rock-type Pokemon like Geodude to have, and it was a completely useless ability until Generation 5.
Take that. Nice. Didn't kill me, thankfully. Got Snorlax. Yes. Got him.
Yeah, that strategy just left you wide open to be beaten by a flying type, because Hawlucha and Sinistcha both weak to flying type attacks.
We got 100 kicks from Jonathan over on Kick. Thank you so much to Jonathan for 100 kicks. I appreciate that very much. And I received a $20 tip from Only Iced Infinite. Thank you. Let's play an ice animation here and let's see what Only Iced Infinite has to say. It's good to see you, Only Iced Infinite. So thank you, Only Iced Infinite. We're up to 45 bucks of support. Remember, guys, when we hit 100, it's our next pack of Pokemon cards that will be opened by the end of the night. We're already doing one for free because it's a Pokemon stream. And if we get more support than that, we'll do more every $50 milestone that we do. And for a $50 contribution in one go, whether that's a tip, a super chat, 10 subs, a bunch of memberships, etc., we'll also do a bonus pack. So let's get some packs ripping tonight for Pokemon. Let's go. Smart is going to block all the attacks, right? Will it block both attacks or just one? It blocks both attacks. I didn't even know that. I didn't know how it works. Wow. Brought him out. He wants the water effect again. Yep. That sucks. That's dumb. That's absolutely dumb.
What would you want him to do? The Sneasler to die instantly to your Charizard's Air Slash? Come on. You got outplayed. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Really? He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
I'm taking a gamble here. Let's see if this works.
Why would he think Pelipper is switching out an Archuludon? Why? No, the Sneasler would be the one to switch out Phil.
I'm taking a gamble. It didn't work. I thought he was going to swap out the Pelipper. He didn't. I thought he was going to swap out the Pelipper to bring the Electro guy in, and it's not what he did, so I completely got screwed. I'm done. The fight's over. The fight is literally over because I took a gamble. I'm doing it again.
Wow, you gotta be kidding me. He is stubborn. He doubles down on his stupidity all the time.
He didn't do it. I really thought he was gonna tag out Pelipper to get the guy in to do his electric move again, and he never did it, so it's over. The fight's literally over. I can't do anything to win now. I took a gamble trying to predict what he was gonna do like chess, and I gambled completely wrong. I guessed wrong. I didn't know what his abilities even were. I don't know what Pelipper can do, so yeah, we're so done. Nothing we can do. It's over. I have no idea why that did not kill Pelipper. Before, that doesn't even make sense what just happened. Before, when I used that move, it took 50% of health off Pelipper, and it wasn't a critical hit. I did it a second time. Pelipper stats haven't changed, and it actually did less damage. It doesn't even make sense.
That is because in Pokemon, there is something called a damage range. So DSP rolled a lower damage than last turn.
I mean, I definitely was going to lose. I made bad choices at the beginning. The gambles that I made there trying to take out Archaludon didn't pay off. I thought he was going to swap in Archaludon again for like a super hit, and he did not. This is a bot. This is a bot because there was no time. You see that? This is a bot 100%. So this is a quick, easy win, sadly. Not a real fight.
I'm doubtful anything after that is going to top the Pelipper fight.
All right, if you're liking the stream, please give it a like on YouTube right now, and please support the stream if you can. Again, like I said, we want to have a great stream by the end of the night. Sadly, earlier today was not a good stream. Again, it seems like every single time that I've been playing Resident Evil, it tanks, which really sucks because, you know, I wanted to play the game again before the remake comes out for Code Veronica next year. But it's just not catching on, but we're almost done with it. But it's always good to pair a successful stream with not a so successful one. So if you like the stream tonight, please support it if you can. Thank you, Jonathan, for 100 kicks. I appreciate that. How am I liking doubles so far? Yeah, it's challenging. I got to learn. I don't know any of these team-up effects, so I'm trying to learn them. Greninja, my highest value Pokemon card.
Well, it doesn't have protein. It's a bot.
Oh, there we go. Is this gonna? Are they gonna make it ice? Does Frostlash make it ice instead of the harsh sunlight? Yes, it does. So that's lame. It negated my ability. Oh, you had the sash? Yep, had the sash. Thank you, Stepdad, for a gifted sub, our first of the night. I very much appreciate that.
And as he's flexing, Charizard immediately dies to another rock attack.
And he took out my Charizard. At least my Charizard got to attack. We're at 51 of support now. Especially if he's going to do all the defense. Oh, is that a shiny Corviknight? It is. That's a freaking shiny Corviknight. Venusaur got knocked out anyway. It didn't even matter. The moment that they got rid of my Sunny Day early on, that was it. That was the end of it. Nah, because they still have a final Pokemon, right? They still have a final one, so I had no chance. I had no chance here. What I don't like about this at all, is that if we both Mega Evolve turn 1, if I'm faster, I lose advantage. Because my whole idea of Mega Evolving turn 1 is to put the Sun element out on the field. Why? Because they're slower, are they rewarded? That doesn't make sense, and that shouldn't happen, in my opinion, at all. What it should be is if you're just faster, you dominate the field, and you get the elemental effect. Not, oh, you were faster, you went first, and the other person went slow, and they got the advantage. That's legitimately that's backwards for anything competitive. You're rewarding them for having the worst build. How does that make sense? I just don't get that at all. That drives me nuts. That's how they built this game competitively.
Well, you got to adjust your strategy then. You either drop Charizard's speed stat, or you don't put it out first every game and Mega Evolve first turn expecting Drought to happen automatically, or maybe attach Sunny Day to Venusaur so it could set it up in case it fails. He doesn't realize that he's running a Sun team and the other two Pokemon, Mimikyu and Excadrill, do not have synergy with that.
I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Why they thought that was a good idea. Building competitive Pokemon. The slower Pokemon gets advantage. What are you talking about? Stalking Tiger, how are you tonight? Thank you for $1. I appreciate that. Guys, we're at 51 of support. Let's get to 100. Right now, let's get to 100 of support so that we know we're going to have another pack opening of Pokemon cards at the end. If someone does a $50 contribution, then we've got 2 more pack openings at the end. Let's go. So I'm pretty sure this is a bot team. Because why would they use speed up twice in a row? That doesn't make any sense at all. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? One more fight, then we'll split the part. Could I change my team? No, because if I change my team, I have to build a new team. And you guys will just complain nonstop that I'm wasting time in menus building a team instead of playing the game. So I'm not going to do that because then you'll just whine. I know, because I already did it. That's how I built this team, and everyone complained that night. So I'm not doing it again. By the way, this is a human team. If you didn't notice.
Yay, first Mega Staraptor. He's gonna get destroyed.
I'm not attacking Staraptor. What a waste. We're taking him out because even though he has Focus Sash, I had both people attack him. Nice.
All he wanted to do with Whimsicott this turn was to set up Tailwind and boost Staraptor's speed, Phil. You're in trouble.
Bye-bye.
All right, we got Whimsicott and Incineroar. This looks like a pretty standard Mega Staraptor team. So now Incineroar is going to use Parting Shot to boost Staraptor's attack before it collides with Venusaur or Charizard.
Incineroar looks cool. Freaking wrestler. Look at wrestler Pokemon. Look at this guy. Let me guess, I flinch.
Oh, it's doing that to prevent Charizard from using Air Slash, so I guess he's going to take out Venusaur first.
Nope, I didn't. Sucks that he insta-killed me.
And another turn where Phil could not do anything.
Oh, I did flinch. That sucks. There we go. Thank goodness I had the Focus Sash.
So Mega Staraptor has an ability called Contrary. What that does is it reverses stat changes. So normally close combat would weaken or lower its defense and special defense, but since it has the ability Contrary, it boosts them instead. So Mega Staraptor is a terror. It is basically right now the metagame for double battles.
Focus Sash 2?
No, Phil, you just got incredibly unlucky.
Wait, what? He didn't die. He actually legit survived with 1%. What? He survived with 1%. That's insane.
And now with Sinistcha's Hospitality ability, it gives a 25% HP heal to Staraptor.
I mean, this is actually... There's no way he should have survived that hit the way he did. That's insane nonsense.
Phil not comprehending that Staraptor has been boosted its stats like 4 times over already.
So obviously we're losing characters here. I don't know who, but we're losing characters.
And it does that to make sure Staraptor can use Roost and regain HP, because the whole team is based around Staraptor wrecking things.
Catch that.
Yeah, Phil has no idea he's been led throughout this entire battle. That should have been a neutral attack. I don't know if Rage Powder did something with it.
Tailwind petered out. Cool. Wow. Instantly killed. It's not very effective on Charizard, and it insta-killed him. Jesus.
Phil, that Mega Staraptor was at least +3 attack, if not more, and it had a Helping Hand, which gave it an additional attack bonus. There was no way Mega Charizard Y was surviving that.
So I'm pretty screwed. I don't think I can win this at all. I don't think I can win this. I think they got me. That looked crazy. Crazy looking move.
Of course, DSP loves the sweaty men wrestling Pokemon move.
I'm gonna lose. Yeah, that's it. They did exactly what they needed to do right there. Yep, that was smart. It's over, because they just keep using Protect every turn now. Done. That was a great move with the Protect, and they had a good build there, having all the healing items being utilized. They had a ton of buffs, right? They were using Tailwind. They're doing all kinds of stuff. Go back to singles, it's more fun. Well, in singles, it's easier, to be honest with you. Seriously, it's way more fun because it's easier to do. This is way harder. They have these very complex stacking builds that I don't understand. Because in regular Pokemon, you almost never do the double duels, and when you do, they're so easy because the CPU isn't smart. Here, these people have studied. They have the, set up. So
This makes me really want to see DSP play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness after Brilliant Diamond, because XD is all double battles, and you know Phil would struggle tremendously with that. Thank you all for watching the Pokemon Birds decimating DSP. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show Phil the power of edited content. This is Robust turning off the station. See you next time.